So
What a nice glass.
now Nadia is now coming out of this initial phase with her baby, but at the same time, this is still, if it was my baby, I just wouldn't leave it alone, I guess, for a whole year, or until it can walk. I don't know when you stop. But the question is, now Nadia is gone through something and coming out the other side. What options are there now for her to align with doing something of purpose, but at the same time, obviously, creating abundance for herself? Is there any ideas with...
She's already got the idea, so she's already following
she's
her
already
inspiration. So she needs to go back and shine. She's covered herself up for enough long time and compromise and
hidden in camouflage outfits.
Yes, hiding in bushes and whatever she's been doing, hiding away from life and people and shining and being herself. So she's reinventing herself as she originally was anyway. So the reinvention just comes back to actually not reinventing, but just becoming who you are meant to be already from the beginning. If you guys didn't get so attached to all the rubbish that came along. So it's like going back to being 3 years old, feeling that energy, being present to that energy and saying, I'm now 3 years old in a 42-year-old body going to have the most awesome time. Because now I've got wisdom, I can walk properly, I can feed myself. So whatever comes with being in a physical adult form, but having the joy and spiritual energy of a 3-year-old, alive, abundant, full of
wonder.
Exactly. And in that energy she will create. And she will, whatever is attracted to that, will follow the light and expand. So it's not about just do what you, just be present. It's not about where it reaches, where it should go. It'll find its place. It'll land where it needs to land. It's like snow. It'll go where it needs to be. You don't need to force it. You need to think. You don't need to question, because then you start attracting it. Is anyone going to watch it? Isn't it? Who cares?
I don't really care anymore, no.
It's like when you make a painting, right?
Yeah.
Are people going to like it? Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? No one cares. Just make it.
Yeah.
And they will come. No, they won't. That's another. No, they won't. Where am I going to put it? And then you're wearing 50 coats again.
Yeah.
So no. Just do what feels good. Is it love? Is it love? Is it love? Is it loving? Is it a loving act? Am I feeling love? Am I feeling good? Is it coming from love? Just love, 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 love.
And it's good to remind something about that, because while we're in that state, it's easy for us to say that, and then when we slide, like, was it a week or so ago? I went through feeling really like so much sorrow, all the mistakes I made, and my poor husband, and then he looked at me and he said. Something about, are you going to sit there in your self-pity?
Yes.
And it was like, what?
How dare you?
So sometimes you're in a state where you don't know you're not in the other one.
Party.
Yeah. So
you don't want to leave the pity party because you're like sitting and everyone's agreeing with you.
So it's still sometimes tricky for people, I think, to shift out of that.
Your partner is there to also assist, right? I'm not saying, hey, you're just on your own, you can never... No, of course you can help someone.
Yeah.
Of course. When you see your partner, your child, your family member, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, whoever, struggling, if you are strong, if you're feeling good and you want to share something, sacrifice a little bit of your energy. You don't have to go down where there's stuff for them.
Yeah.
You can say, you know what? You are not this thing.
Remind them.
I can see your loving beauty. I know you're not behaving like that right now because you're feeling all these things. Just remember, it's not you. What you're feeling right now, even though you feel totally justified in feeling that because you're now sitting in guilt for what you've created and done, you want to feed them on guilt? Oh.
Cornish guilt.
Cornish guilt pies.
Very creamy.
Yeah, so extra gravy on it. And mash. You want to feed, you've got to, if you can't think it, write it down somewhere. Okay, because yes, of course you're going to get stuck because that thing that you're now trying to get rid of is going to go like, no, I'm not done.
You need me.
And they're going to put up a little bit of resistance because they have enjoyed what you've given them, of course. But you have to say, thank you, but I'm letting you go.
Yeah.
I've learned what I needed to do. This is not me. I can see something differently. It's created empathy or compassion or understanding for someone else. Because that thing that you might have taken on, someone else might have got. And you might mirror and say, jeez, man, I can see why this person hit his child or slapped his wife or kicked a dog or whatever. Because suddenly I had a similar feeling or energy of anger and destruction that I now understand, so I can let it go. So when you look at that person, you don't start judging and feel, just seeing the world as lots of people experiencing things in lots of different ways who got stuck with identifying with a specific energy. That's not them.
No.
We're not evil energies in body.
No.
It depends what you believe in.
No, I don't believe that.
Okay. So if you don't believe, then if you're listening to this and you believe that we're born out of pure evil, then you shouldn't be watching these things. Anyway, it's not your flavor. Get another flavor. It's okay. Your flavor's okay. Everyone's flavor's okay. But what this is important for, if you believe we come or we're part of or we are in harmony and in balance, everything is always in harmony and in balance. Even other animals eating other animals is in harmony and balance because it's a shift of energy. That thing is dying off and being born. It's lots of things. Things die off to give birth to something else. We need to eat, they need to eat, life needs to in this planet. Everything is in a balance, right? So when we're in this balance, everything functions as it should with love and everything flows. It's when we become hard and stagnant and stuck and that the gears aren't moving smoothly, that the energy, the being, everything isn't in flow, is because we get stuck with these thoughts and we break down. And then we get like a puppet that just goes and
then we stagnate.
Yes. Overweight things are things where you've got stuck on a thought and belief, then you keep running it, you never challenge it, and so it energizes your body and it keeps asking for more food. And then you're in the denial, but I don't actually
I don't really eat that much.
I exercise loads and I actually am a healthy person. And we don't look at what we are really creating. But healthy also means healthy in mind. What thoughts